Hi, everyone. So now we're going to start the beginning of the last part of this set of videos that we started with personal marketing plan and then principles of digital marketing. And now thirdly, last but not least, types of social media platforms and how each can benefit a business. So I'm sure that most of you here, have our own different social media platforms personally and maybe even professionally. Now let's take a look at some of the types of social media platforms that we have available and how can businesses benefit from them. So this can be useful for you, not only if you work at a company, at an organization that might be using or should be using social media, but also if you are the owner of your own business or thinking about starting one, or even personally, there's a lot of ways that you can use social media platforms, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about some of them here. Now, how to choose the best social media for your business? There are so many, right? We cannot even keep up to the amount of social media platforms that we have. When we think we know about all of them, every day we have something new coming up. So how do we do that? There are many social media sites available with new platforms and formats appearing on a regular basis, right? Now, most well-known social networking sites have added live streaming, augmented reality, shopping, social, audio, and other features. Now, they look nothing like what they did before. And by before, I mean like a couple of years ago. Even the pandemic actually changed or made those social media platforms to add many features that they didn't have before. So, and some of those social media platforms became really, really popular because of the pandemic. Now, let's take a look at how or what you guys should be doing to choose the best social media for a particular business. Allow your social media marketing strategy to guide your decisions and only join networks that are going to complement your objectives to try to avoid wasting time learning the ropes of every new platform. Because like I said, we have so many coming up all the time. So we have to understand where our customers are and what is it that we can do about that. Now, looking here, we have some numbers here that are going to tell us the use of social platforms as sources of news. So how many people are going to be using different social media platforms as a way to get informed? So this was asked throughout the world. So that's why this may represent a different thing that here in America would be used to. But just so you know, 44% of people are using Facebook for that matter. YouTube, 29%. WhatsApp is not very popular in America, but throughout the world is very, very popular. 23% are actually using that as a form of information. Instagram, 15, Twitter, 13, Facebook Messenger, 12, Telegram, which is another thing that is not very popular here, 6%, TikTok, 4%, LinkedIn, 4%, and Snapchat, 2%. So we have many different platforms and a lot of people are using them for different reasons. Now let's try to see, how you can actually decide which one is going to be the most beneficial to your goal, to your objective. Now, building your own criteria for using new social media platforms, what do you have to keep in mind to, decide which one is going to be the best? Know your audience. That's the most important thing you have to consider, is to know your audience. You have to understand who they are. Keep up to date with social media statistics. We already talked about this in the previous video. You have to understand what's going on. If people are migrating from one or the other, the demographics of each one of those platforms, you have to keep up to those numbers and align to your key business goals. So, depending on the business and the industry that you are in, you're going to have different goals. You're going to have different requirements. You're going to have different objectives. So it's important that you choose your best social media platform according to your business goals. Okay. Now, let's try to see a few of the things that we have here. We have types of social media platforms and formats. So for example, here, number one, social audio platforms and formats. So we're going to have audio here. A few of the examples, you're probably most familiar with Spotify, right? So how your business can use them. New social audio platforms and formats have thrived during the pandemic that we had, and during those lockdowns, while people have been at home with more time to join live conversations, and they actually want to do that. So you're going to have their attention. Now, the most significant advantage of audio is pretty much that they are tuning in because they want, to be engaged. They want to listen to what you have to say. Now, lively, engaging conversations can help you build your image as a leader in your niche and introduce your business or products to valuable audiences already interested in topics related to your niche. Otherwise, they would not even be checking that audio. So here are some thoughts for using audio social media platforms. So host industry panels, broadcast news and big announcements, host interactive sessions with your audience, record interviews during a live, build your business through your business thought leadership through a 30-60-minute show. And again, people are going to be tuning in because they want to listen. So you can have a variety of things that you can do with that. Now, number two, video social media platforms and formats. Now we have some examples here. You're probably familiar with all of them, right? Now, how your business can use them. Video social media platforms are going to be great for capturing attention, driving brand awareness, and bringing products to life in a way that still photos can't, right? So there's going to be motion. People are going to be going from one place to the other, talking. Any video content that you publish should be designed to entertain, educate, or inspire your audience. Videos made purely to sell aren't going to engage viewers at all, right? Some of the best examples of businesses using video social media platforms can be Ryanair, which is a low-cost airline in Europe. They use TikTok. So they're highly entertaining. They show a good understanding of the humor and the nuances of TikTok users. So they understand the audience and they know what they want. So they use those videos on that platform. That is a good example. Oops, here. Now, number three, disappearing content formats. We have Snapchat, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, LinkedIn stories, right? Now, what is it that you can do here? How can your business benefit from that? Now, many formats like stories are well suited for posting timely content, such as announcements, limited edition items, or live events. Most stories and Snapchat content also feels more genuine and less polished due to the 24-hour shelf life. So because of that, it allows, because of that, that is going to be allowing businesses to show a more human side. Well, they're not only trying to sell, they're showing us things and they're getting those things updated all the time. So here are some ideas that you guys can use, from those disappearing content formats. Polls, voting, teasers, countdowns, behind the scenes, time-sensitive announcements. They're going to be disappearing in 24 hours. So use that for something that is pretty urgent or that is not going to be there forever. Now, number four, discussion forums. We have as examples here Reddit and Quora, right? So how can your business benefit from them? So those are very helpful to your customers by lending them your business subject matter expertise and answering questions related to your industry. So if people ask any question that you can actually go there and answer, you can do that, and people are going to remember you from because you did it, and that would be a good strategy. Now, number five, shoppable social media platforms and features. Okay, things that you can actually use social media for in order to buy something. Now, some of the examples, we have Pinterest product pins, Facebook shops, Instagram shops, TikTok, Shopify. All of those are places where you can actually buy things. How can your business benefit from them? So take advantage of the built-in mobile-friendly features to allow your audience to purchase from you without having to leave a social media app. Before those, they would actually have to go to your app or to your website. Now they don't even need to do that. So there's a lot of advantage, and you can do that really easily. You can sell using your social media platforms, and that is huge. Now, number 6, social media live streams. We have Twitch, YouTube, Instagram live rooms, Facebook Live, TikTok. Everything decided to have a live option. How can your business benefit from that option? So live streaming's popularity exploded during the pandemic when people, were stuck at home, they couldn't go anywhere, and they needed some form of entertainment. However, you don't need a global pandemic to get people to view the things that you have. So there are many ways to make tune in worthy streams. For interviewing well-known guests is one option. Doing exclusive product reviews is another one, or even selling items during a live session. We had many examples during the pandemic when the stores were closed and they couldn't, see what was being released. So many small shops actually decided to live stream those product releases so people could know that they were there and maybe even buy them. Now, number 7, business social media platforms. Everybody should be on one of those, at least personally, right? Now, LinkedIn and Twitter. How can your businesses benefit from them? Now, business social media platforms, they're going to offer many potential users. They're going to be recruiting and hiring talent. They're going to be building business-to-business relationships and connecting with professionals in your niche. Now, platforms like LinkedIn are going to be ideal for business-to-business purposes because they allow brands to connect with new audiences. So they can do that. But LinkedIn is not the only business-forward social media site out there. Twitter is going to also offer businesses the chance to find relevant conversations to add to those conversations in meaningful ways. So every business can actually benefit from those two. Now, number 8 here, we have closed private community social media platforms. And how can your business benefit from those? So businesses can use private groups to bring members of their community together to bond over shared challenges, help answer each other's questions, and feel a sense of professional belonging. So you know that you belong to that. You have kind of like a private, like VIP sense almost, right? So this is another way that you can use those closed or private community social media platforms. Now, inspirational social media platforms, we have here as an example, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, or even blogs. Now, how can your businesses benefit from those? Now, curate visuals and inspire your target audience with content that is going to be tailored to your preferences or to your customers' preferences. And, make sure that you have your most influential or important products over there. Use collections, playlists, tags, and guides to group your content and create themes that are going to match your audience's interests. Now, this is also going to be important because you're trying to inspire them, and there's nothing better than using those platforms to create that inspiration. Now, guys, those are the main social media platforms that we have. And I actually used, the social media and marketing management dashboard. They actually had a pretty interesting article about that. And that's pretty much what you guys should be focusing on when deciding, about the best social media platforms and how to benefit from those, both personally and professionally. Now, I hope you had a good glimpse of what marketing can provide. I decided, like I said in the beginning, to put together those 3 contents to inspire you and to help you both personally and professionally. Please do not hesitate to contact me. You can find all my information online on the UWSP website, and I'm here for you. So it's always great to talk to our alum. And again, go dogs, and it's a great day to be a pointer. So thank you so much for having me, guys. Have a good one.